Michael Bryan. Oh, it worked.
Bitch, you better be. All right, guys, everybody, this is Craig. Craig, this is Cracktoon, Tyler, and Red. Everybody say hi, Craig.
Hello, Craig.
Hi, Craig.
Fuck you.
All right, Cracktoon wanted me to get in this call so we could talk about various topics. I don't know what that entails.
All right, we'll start listing topics.
Yeah. Take
what
the
kind of-
lead. Take the lead, my Romanian friend.
Correction,
Okay, so the
Rush.
first.
Hmm?
Can I kick him? Yeah, I can kick him.
Kick who,
Oh
Craig?
my God.
Don't
No.
kick Craig. Don't kick Grimlock.
Oh no, not Grim. Anyway, so the first subject of today's, the first topic for today, it's global warming. Real or
It's
a
fake.
hoax?
Well,
Okay.
It's all
so
fake.
global warming isn't really the general term used by scientists. It's actually climate change. Various parts of the Earth are going to get
Brian,
colder
don't make me kill you.
as various other parts of the Earth will get warmer. Global
Why
warming
are-
was a
why are you
media
bullying me?
spun term to try to explain it quickly because idiots in America don't understand what the word climate means and barely understand what the word change means, but they're usually opposed to it.
That's why I
The
used it
only
for you.
insight I'll give on this topic is if you think about it, back when we were killing virgins and sacrificing them to the sun god on the regular basis, global warming wasn't an issue.
That's true.
Wait a minute. This is
Wait,
not
what
good.
were you trying to say?
That you're ugly. Shut up.
Just pointing out some facts.
Bruh,
Tyler makes a good point. If we go back to killing virgins and throwing them into the volcano, perhaps the sun god will stop global warming.
I think you were
Mhm.
supposed to sacrifice children.
Children are often and should often be virgins.
I mean,
Tell that to India.
do they?
God, no.
Their population is rising.
Exponentially.
So they have like kids that have kids that have kids,
Yeah.
That's
and
typically
the
how
first
that
person
works.
isn't even 18 yet.
And this is kind of like Pastafarian logic, where it's like, yeah, sure, we share about 98% of our DNA with ape ancestors, but we share 99% of our DNA with pirates, and that proves that we evolved from pirates. And it's like,
I like that.
you can't fight that logic. That it makes sense.
Well, if you think about it, every human that ever lived, you can say, well, I'm very close to him in DNA, so I don't wanna. And overall, in like
Yeah.
everything, so
Yeah, you and me, Crack, we're essentially brothers.
Can I be your brother, Tyler?
I retract that. I retract.
Yes,
I was
Brian, we
wrong.
can be brothers.
I made a
Can I
a
be your
severe
brother, Tyler?
lapse in my judgment.
Fuck it, everybody can be my brother.
Sweet.
It's
Now, what are your
2020.
Okay,
thoughts on
maybe
incest?
Tyler,
maybe not
Tyler.
your wife
Wait.
or girlfriend. That shouldn't
Hold
be your
on,
brother.
Russian.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait.
What
Let
are
me
your
speak,
thoughts
let me
on
speak.
incest, and then we can move on from there.
Hey, Tyler.
If we are all brothers, then nobody
Bro,
is.
My thoughts on incest?
Yeah.
Pretty
Well, I
cool.
watch a lot of anime, so I'm pretty okay with it.
Oh yeah.
Tyler.
I saw this
I mean,
video
hentai.
recently online. It was like step neighbors, which I didn't know was a thing, but it's like I invited my sexy step neighbor over, and we had some horrible.
Step neighbor.
It's like,
What does that mean?
Step neighbor.
yeah.
Hey, Tyler.
Yeah,
Can we be gay twins?
I mean
Aren't
that's 100% possible.
You are a gay twins.
Red makes a good and interesting point, and I think we should talk about this in further detail. Are all twins gay? Because I feel like maybe they are.
I think they are, yeah.
If you have a twin, you are in fact gay.
Wait, can we talk about homo twin incest?
Yes.
Yes, that's our topic now.
Yeah. Because you
I'm gonna have
know
to
what.
let you guys lead on this one because I'm not like too familiar in that, but I am interested. And if you give me if you can convince me, I'm more than down to figure it out.
See,
I'm
my
sure
thought
you are.
process is if you're a twin, right, then growing up, you and your twin have probably bathed together many times and have most likely seen each other nude more than one occasion.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like where you're going with this, Brian.
I'm just saying, like, at what point does it stop being just masturbation? Like, it's just another you, right? Like, if you cloned yourself and then
Oh,
made out with
no.
a clone, is that gay?
Oh no.
No,
No,
that's just
no, no, no,
masturbation.
no.
It's not really that
No,
gay.
no, 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 no.
Right. So if you have a twin, it's
That's
the same
illegal,
thing.
Brian.
It's
Stop
like
it.
it's like you have your own clone.
No, no, no,
Yeah,
no,
that's
no,
kind
no.
of true.
No, no, no. Stop it. Stop. What's wrong
Except
with you?
sometimes your clone.
Whoa, Cracktoon, you sound like you're homophobic, man. Whoa.
Well, you
Sometimes
sound like you're ugly. Shut up.
yeah.
Can't be homophobic here.
Sometimes your clone might be bigger than you in places you don't expect.
That's true.
Sometimes you're
You've
a
got to
gay, a
research
homophobic,
it out to make
homosexual.
sure.
Hold
How
on.
can it be a homophobic homosexual?
There are such things.
If you had twin boys, would you get one circumcised just to see what happens?
What?
That'd be an interesting experiment.
Wouldn't it though?
Like, see how long it would take for like your children to be
To
like,
get
Dad,
long,
why
yeah.
is brother's dick different than mine?
Yeah, yeah. Why is his so fucking big? Like, what the hell, mom?
What? I don't think one would be larger
Well,
than.
there are myths that say that if you circumcise, it can be bigger or smaller. I'm not sure which one it is.
Hey, wanna measure our dicks now? Just whoop it out. Take a picture with a ruler.
Theoretically, it would be smaller, right?
Of course you
You're
would.
removing material.
Yeah, but like that's like a limiter, so it's like
How is
Then
it
can
like
explode.
a limiter?
it's a limiter.
I
Yes,
don't,
it is.
I don't think that's true unless you're phimotic.
Well,
I don't know what that
here's how
means,
we
bro.
do this. All right,
Okay.
we need to get a line of people who are circumcised and a line of people who aren't circumcised, and what we'll do
Okay.
is we'll just compare them.
Okay,
We'll have
okay.
to do an equal number of
Oh well,
both.
that's not
And then
Can
fair.
we talk
'cause-
about?
Okay,
Okay.
if you put like a bunch of like 20 Jews because they're circumcised, but then they put against 20 black dudes, then like obviously
Black guys are circumcised too.
They can
Okay, I have
and
a
they
topic
you are a
They
black
can be.
guy circumcised.
I have a topic suggestion.
Okay.
We can talk about how circumcision is a bad thing.
What if you?
I
I
don't
like
know
this.
if it's a bad thing or not.
What if you adopt a 10-year-old boy? Right? You adopt a 10-year-old boy from the orphanage, but then you decide
Don't touch his
to
dick. That's what you're supposed to do.
Then
Leave
you
his dick alone.
decide that they should
Leave
be
Kids'
circumcised.
dicks
around-
alone.
But then here's the thing, right? You no longer like the kid. You return him within the 30-day period as long as you have the receipt. Now what is he going to
It's
say
a
to his
trial.
fellow orphans?
30-day trial
There's a trial.
Well,
for
if you
a child.
Granted,
if you get the kid,
yeah.
it depends on the policy of the place. Like
It's like a
some places
Netflix for
won't take
orphanages.
back broken goods.
Yeah,
So
I
if you
feel
get
like
them circumcised afterwards, after adopting, when you return them, would that be considered broken goods?
well, it would definitely be like no longer mint condition, so you would
Second-hand orphan.
only get store credit. I'm thinking, but
Hmm.
theoretically, it's possible for you to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello and welcome back to the Typo Orchestra.
I want to die.
We've decided to do a podcast again.
Well,
Oh,
this
good.
goes to Ghost Tornado, so that's.
Oh, hello and
Yeah.
welcome to Ghost Tornado with your host.
I'm
Okay,
not
Rob.
gonna
take
let.
out part
I'm not gonna
two.
let the parts when we talk about about weird
Yeah.
stuff.
Wait, are we
So I'm gonna
that
put like 5
carefully.
seconds of it.
Podcast again?
Okay, let's bully someone who isn't in the call and then post it.
That's a terrible
Russell,
idea.
let's bully Russell.
I don't like this plan. This plan
Who is
sounds
Russell? I don't know who. I don't know you by names. I just.
Oh,
Russell can't spell his name.
yeah, he's Hustle Zed. You don't know us by name?
Oh, I know him. Yeah, the Fox individual, right?
Do you know
Crackton
Red?
is Russian.
Do you know
Not
Red's
Russian.
name?
Idiot. You're okay.
Brian's parents are divorced.
They sure are.
And they are fat.
Wait, no.
They're fat.
Technically, they aren't. So technically, my parents are both married, just to other people now.
And they're fat.
Can you be married to your parent?
In Alabama,
In some countries.
Then
You would know
that's our
about
top-
it, I'm sure.
Crackton, is your dad hot?
I mean, I
Answer
don't know how
the
to respond to
question.
that.
Answer the
Crackton.
question. It's a yes or no.
Crack-
I mean, I don't are you into necrophilia?
I have a
Because you
question.
might be.
Wait, I have a question, Crackton.
Wait, Crackton's dad is dead?
Why are you saying that at the third person, like I'm not here?
Hey, Cracktoon. I have a question.
How would they know? Yeah.
Do you have a dead sibling?
What is that mean?
What the fuck? Me at the bars trying to hit on girls. Hey.
Me at the bar trying to pick up women. Do you have a dead
I couldn't-
sibling?
I couldn't help but notice your beautiful eyes from across the bar. Tell me, do you have any dead siblings?
Hey.
We'll figure out if we have anything in common. How many siblings do you have that are dead?
That are dead.
Okay. So no, you're going up in a bar in Alabama, and you're like, "Is your brother dead? Because I can be your brother." That's just bad.
That's racist.
Well, at that point, you
What?
would just ask. You would just ask if her husband was dead.
There's a country song right now that really pisses me off because it's like, you remind me of somebody. Oh, that's right. You remind me of my new boyfriend. And it's like, you can't just say that.
What?
Bitch.
Just walk up to me and say, you look like my new boyfriend. We get along so well. You buy me dinner. It's like, fucking, we just met.
What?
Hey,
You
my
chose
man
Brian,
Brian
what are
getting
you
that
on about?
coochie.
Every time I try to go to a bar, every time I go to a bar, I try to get a drink, and all these sexy women just accost me with all their fucking pickup lines. Oh, hey, you want to buy me dinner? Fuck you, I'm poor.
I know, right? I just came here so I
Brian's
could have a
life.
nice beer with a nice friend, but like you're just over here fucking bothering me constantly, and it's ruining my mood.
Get your
Yeah, stop.
fucking
Okay,
vagina.
you're not gonna suck my dick, bitch. Get the fuck out of here.
Get your beautiful tits away from me.
Oh yeah, that's a thing that I'm gonna say from now on.
All right, pick another topic. That one was horrible.
Well, beautiful tits. Like how? Okay.
They look like they were painted by a beautiful artist.
Is the Sonic Toe video still up, or you didn't post it?
The
Sonic Toes? Yeah, it's still up.
Yeah, it's been up for months.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
Sonic what?
I watched it, but I thought you.
You thought we were gonna take it down, you fool.
I like that video when
Wait. Cracktoon.
That was a
I
laugh
have a
of regret.
question. Hey, Cracktoon. I have a question. Can you delete your channel?
No.
I can delete your
Cracktoon
idiocy
Network.
if I actually do.
Cracktoon Network is one of my favorite channels that I watch like a good third of the videos he makes because I
Did
don't
you
watch
read Cartoon Network?
I don't watch that weeb shit. So some of the videos I just kind of don't watch, but the ones he does on topics I enjoy, I watch the hell out of.
Did you mean
So like
Cartoon
what?
Network?
3-4 videos?
He did one on
Exactly.
on Steven Universe's girlfriend number 7, and I thought that one was pretty good. I don't remember their names.
What?
Yeah, the blue one.
There's 11 blue ones.
Oh shit, you're right. That's a good callback. Oh man. The water girl. What's her
I
name?
sent something in mute chat.
You can call her mom, but I don't. Because you don't want her, because she has water. Because she. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh. Wait, are you actually recording a podcast?
Sure, why not?
No,
Oh,
not
Jesus.
necessarily.
We're recording something. I think Ghost Tornado is now a podcast channel.
Yeah, I mean, not really, because I
Are
was just
you
about
recording
to.
it, Brian?
I'm recording it. I'm using
Okay.
Craig to record it.
Good. So
You
when
know, I'm
Crack
gonna-
takes
this
it
will be
and
the
he cuts
shittiest-
it down.
To 5
When he
minutes
takes it,
that are
cuts it down.
acceptable. Yeah.
I will
Yes,
cut it
then
down.
You need to post the uncut version.
Oh, you think you're gonna be in the video? That's cute.
I will post the uncut version.
No, you can't, because it has like 5. No, yeah, you can. I can't. Fuck. Whatever.
Because it has 5 people?
No, it gives like the audio for each individual,
What?
and I can maximum fill 2 audio files at once. So
Oh. Why is it? That's weird. I didn't realize that it's separate. I should always be using Craig then.
Yeah.
Oh well.
that's why I was about to talk with Brian, but you came in and you like talk to me about like nipples and
Crackton, the next
I
thing I,
didn't
want to
say
hear
anything
is,
about nipples.
Crackton, the next thing I want to hear out of your plump, voluptuous lips is just the next podcast topic.
Brian, if you say that one more time or anything like that one more time, I'm gonna leave this and I'm gonna
Hey,
ban you on anything.
Have a topic, Brian.
Yeah.
Nipples.
What's the best tool you can beat your wife with?
I used
Well,
to
Depends.
fool
How
of-
resilient is she?
How
What's her
resilient is
durability?
she?
What's her stat?
What is
her
her jump
durability
stat?
Give.
Okay.
On the scale of marble stats from 1 to 7, what's her strength?
How strong is
Yeah.
your wife's head?
She's strong enough to knock
Okay,
me
okay.
the fuck out.
Can she like punch through a window or a wall or something like that?
She theoretically could, but she's too prim and proper for that, I would think.
Our kitchen
Because
doesn't
if
have
she
a
can punch
window.
through a wall, then you're fucked. Because you're not as strong as a wall.
See, Tyler, I feel like maybe we're going about this the wrong way, or at least, Red, your question was about my wife. I would never hit her. I would just be very, very.
Okay, we'll hit
passive-aggressive.
her. Tell us what she can take.
No. Listen, I would just be incredibly passive aggressive all the time. Like, we're gonna go
I
out
thought that
to
was just
dinner.
normal you.
Brian, your body pillow doesn't count as a wife.
That
Yeah,
is-
your
that is
Care
normal
Bear's
me,
body
It doesn't
pillow.
count, mate.
She walks downstairs. She's fixing her earrings in the mirror before we leave, and I'm like, oh,
And then you push her and she falls.
Brian, I think you forgot to take your meds.
you're wearing that dress. No, that's fine.
No, I'm naked. Okay.
And then while we're at dinner, every time that she brings it up, she's like, wait, what's wrong with this dress? I changed the subject. No, it's fine. It's fine.
You're ugly anyway.
This is why I can't keep a relationship for more than like 2 months. Oh well.
She's like, does this dress make me look fat? And you're like, yes. And then
No.
she dies.
No.
Brian's would be more like, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's so fucked up. Does this dress make me look fat? I don't know. No.
Does it make me look fat? That's the question.
I would never say. You wanted to go to dinner? Really?
Aren't you fat enough, bitch? Stop eating.
Fucking hell. I mean, we could do something else. We can go to a movie. Oh, no, hun. I don't really think that we have enough money for popcorn. Do you really think you need it? Okay.
Yeah, like
A
Where are gonna-
soda. It's pretty sugary. Maybe you should just stick with water today.
Oh, yeah, she'll have the, oh, honey, do you...
instead of popcorn, just eat beams.
Yeah. No.
What do you
I
mean?
know. I know that.
Trying to enjoy the
There's
movie,
no
not
soda.
make it stink.
You stink.
Speaking of movies, have you all
I should
seen
take a shower.
have you all seen that movie Onward?
Well, take a shower then.
Crackton, have you seen that movie Onward?
No.
Pixar's Onward?
I thought it was a game. I didn't even know what the fuck it is.
Yeah, it's
I'm
about
such
these
a boomer.
it's about these two characters. One is Blue Ratatouille guy. One's chubby Chris Pratt. They go on an adventure. They go on an adventure with their dad's crotch.
Oh, his crotch. Okay.
They fight a dragon. It's
Hmm.
pretty good. Their dad's crotch is there. He has a special. He does the shave and a haircut 2 bits thing. He can't hear them, obviously. You can't hear things through your crotch. You can taste things, but you shouldn't. You shouldn't.
I believe you, Brian.
Okay.
So who all dunked their balls in some tasteful water?
Oh, and sugar water? Oh no, I would never.
What about vinegar? Because they say vinegar works too.
Yeah, basically any sweet liquid. So, like, even if you just have a glass of Pepsi and a couple of free minutes to go to the bathroom with it, I mean, you could test this out really quick.
I mean, honestly, that's about all Pepsi's worth.
Yeah. Pepsi, much like a loser at the game of Halo, deserves to be teabagged.
hmm
Yeah.
My
Right, did they...
I'm
did
Russ.
one of my
they-
favorite things to do, and
Yeah.
people I go with get mad at me about this, or at least they just tell me not to do this.
Masturbating in public?
Is,
Yeah, I know.
I will go. I do that sometimes, but I try to hide it. Whenever I go to a restaurant,
Try
I will
harder.
figure out. I try very hard. Trust me.
Not well enough. CNN says otherwise.
You're doing it hard in the wrong way. Continue.
Whenever I'm at a restaurant, I'll look at the menu and figure out if they have Coke or Pepsi, and I will purposely ask for the opposite one. So when they ask me if the other one's
Oh.
okay, I just act like really disappointed.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't want to go to a restaurant with you now. I went to,
I don't do it all the time. It's just sometimes.
do they have Sizzlers nationwide, or is that just a West Coast thing? It's like a higher end buffet
I
area.
think that's just West Coast.
Okay, well, it's not really important where this happens.
West
but
Coast.
I was meeting
Rappers.
was meeting my dad and the rest of the family for like a big sit down meal at a like a buffet place. But so I got there a little bit later than everybody did. My dad's like, "Okay, I already ordered your drink for you," and I got worried because I knew that this place served Pepsi and I only drink Coke. And she hands me my Pepsi and she's like, "Here's your Pepsi, sir." I'm like, "I'd like a water." And then I stared at my dad for the next 5 minutes. He's like, "Oh, I thought you were the one who liked Pepsi." I'm like, "No, you were actually thinking of no one."
Wow.
Yeah, fuck Pepsi.
It's, I mean,
There's no difference. They're the same shit. Stop saying
would you
different.
consider dipping
Maybe
your
they're
balls in
in
something?
Vampire Land, but in America they taste different.
No, they don't. It's the same bullshit. Stop lying. It's just
Oh,
so
Russell's
pretentious. First,
Russell's here.
country shit.
Russell's here. Okay, everybody, quiet.
Welcome to the podcast, Russell.
We're gonna give him
Yeah,
a chance.
you
to,
suck.
We're gonna ask Russell a question without
Let's
him
bully him.
knowing what our answers already
Is it
are.
about domestic abuse?
No, Russell.
You'll know now.
Just shut your fucking lips.
No.
Russell, do you prefer Coke or Pepsi?
Coca-Cola.
Thank you. We were just saying how anybody who
Good
drinks Pepsi is a terrible person and deserves to be lynched.
Mhm.
Correct.
All right, cool.
They're
Please,
both equally
uh,
shit, so no.
please don't be in the call while
If you
you're
drink
driving.
cola, it's the same as drinking Pepsi. You're just a dumbass.
Mm, mm.
No, Pepsi
Here,
tastes like.
I muted him, so he can't talk now.
Thinking, why did you?
I can unmute myself, you know that, right?
Yeah, he's just doing it to be a funny guy. I like Tyler. He's cool.
He's ugly.
Hey Brian, I like
Yes.
Pepsi.
Well, that's okay because you live in a horrible backwards country.
Brian, shut up. 5% of your population is in jail. Shut the fuck up.
Oh,
He lives in Arkansas?
Hey now, only 5% of that 5% is actual Americans.
Oh, we're getting political.
I don't like political. Let's move on.
Why did you bring it up then?
I don't know.
We're gonna be like 5 minutes into the next topic, and Tyler is just gonna break out into "build the wall," and it's gonna be really bad. It's gonna look so bad for him.
We should have had a build the wall segment in the Pinkie Pie video.
The cool thing about Pinkie Pie is she can be in any country. And look at her over in China, proving that walls really do work. It's like, no, hun. Anyway. So they have Pepsi in the Philippines? But do they have do they have Crystal Pepsi? What? Tell me about your different soda variants.
hold on. We have Coke, Pepsi.
Okay.
Uh,
I bet you don't have Shasta Cola.
what?
I bet you don't have Shasta Cola.
No, we don't.
Ah. Good. It's not great. It's like knockoff Coca-Cola products. It's like, oh, you have Shasta, you have Diet Shasta, and it's like, oh, one's in a red can, one's in a silver can. I see what you're doing here. It's slightly cheaper, but like 75 cents cheaper. It's negligible, but if you're on a budget and you're a poor Southerner, we should do like a soda drinking video.
Yes, we can.
We could rate them too.
Yeah, with like, oh, one of the ratings could be fizz. Like you have to intentionally pour as much head into the glass as you can to try to cheat a high score on that.
Can we add burp quality?
As somebody who would be editing the video on that, I would rather you didn't, but sure.
The thing
So
is
what?
everything would
Burp
tie.
quality.
Everything would tie.
Because we already know how all the drinks are going to be rated, what their
Well-
scores are going to be.
Well, there's so many different flavors too. It's like,
Brian,
I
you're
don't know.
chopping off real badly.
I'm sorry, man.
That was tragic.
No. What are your guys' favorite currently airing TV shows?
Currently airing TV.
Friends.
Oh, Friends, yeah, it's great. Actually, if you, I would love to go on a mini rant about Friends.
It's not airing, Brian. That was a joke, Brian. Stop.
No, I recently found something out about Friends, and it's been bugging me, and I want
No,
to tell the
Craxton, I
world.
think you like
What, that
Friends.
you don't have any? Oh, sorry.
Yes, exactly. No.
No, that was me. I'm
Shut
sorry.
up. Okay. Did you guys know that Phoebe's twin sister Ursula from the show Friends originated in a different
You
show?
talked about this on Facebook.
I
don't
talked
know
about it
who
on
either-
Facebook because nobody.
I'm not
Did
sure who
it?
either of those
I don't know.
characters are, so you're gonna have to step back and explain both of
Okay.
those characters to me.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so there was the show called. He turned off his headset.
Come on, man. I was giving you an opening.
Okay, there are two different sitcoms. One is called Friends, and one is called Mad About You. Mad About You lasted until 1997, and so it ended. But Friends lasted 7 years more until 2004. So Mad About You had a character named Ursula, who was played by the names escape me, but she was played by the same actress who did Phoebe on Friends. They introduced the idea that Ursula lives in the same universe as the Friends, just that she looks nearly identical to the point where they even pointed out that they are twin sisters. Now, you have to remember that these are being played by the same actress, so sometimes when they're in frame together, you can see like a line splitting the frame. So that's how you know that Friends wasn't recorded before a live studio audience. It was all canned laughter. It's edited in post, and then they add the laughter on top. So the thing, right, is Mad About You ended 7 years before Friends did in 1997, and they had an ending where it took place 22 years in the future. So this was actually in the year 2019. And they gave like a little spiel about each one of the main characters as the show is ending to point out where they are now in 2019. So the thing was, Ursula became the governor of New York City, according to that show, which is crazy. But then you go over to Friends, which lasted about 7 more years and ended in 2004, but is having a reunion tour this year in 2020. So I'm wondering if the Friends reunion episode, the special that's going to air on HBO in a couple of months, is going to have the fact that Ursula became like governor of New York City as one of the plot points. You fucking know that they're going to bring Joey in and say that he's visiting from California and give a couple of nods to the fact that he had his own sitcom called Joey. But they're not going to, like, that's all going to be jokes. They're not going to bring any of the Joey actors in. That's just like, it's such a casual humor. Like, oh, hey, Joey, how was California? And then the laugh track plays. But then you have, like, Phoebe and her weird issues with her twin sister Ursula, which that was the only family she had left during the run of Friends because their mother passed when they were both very, very young. And Ursula was played up to be the evil twin, actually taking Phoebe's birth certificate and selling it to just some Romanian woman because they're all filthy, dirty people.
Of course.
So it's like, how would Phoebe react to the fact that her sister is the governor of New York? You know? But they're not going to bring that up because it's too niche. It's too obscure. It doesn't matter. And that's, like, it's weirdly tangentially canon towards the Friends universe. It should be fully canon because, like, the other characters from Mad About You did show up in the Friends episode, season 1, episode 16. The one with 2 parts, part 1. Like, you had the characters from Mad About You interacting with the characters from Friends, and that's where Ursula's from. They went to the restaurant that Ursula was working at, and that's what introduced her to the Friends universe. But, again, they probably won't bring up the fact that Phoebe's twin sister Ursula is just the fucking governor. Like, what are the governor terms for New York? Because I know that one guy's been there for a long time. Anyway, that was my...
You lost me at 2 different shows.
That was the first thing I said! Shut up! Anyway, so that's my Friends rant. Does anybody else have a favorite currently airing show? And Crack, I am counting that as currently airing because, like I said, they have a new episode coming out in a couple of months.
But then it's not current, it's futurely airing. I got you.
You got me. Every time a show's in between seasons, they're not currently airing. That's why Steven Universe got canceled 12 times.
Well, it's not canceled. It's just not currently airing. It can stop after any season. It can stop in the middle of a season, and if it stops, then it's not airing anymore. So it needs to be like currently.
That's like saying, oh, you know, my favorite show is Owl House. Unfortunately, it's not currently airing. Oh, really? What happened? Well, there's a new episode tomorrow, but, like, that's not currently airing. It's only currently airing when it's live on TV.
Shut up,
half hour.
Brian. Currently airing, it means it airs in this period constantly. It doesn't mean right now. If
Tyler,
something, if the season ends and they start the next season in like a year or not 2 or 5 months or whatever, then in that period it's not airing because it doesn't come up with new episodes weekly or monthly or whatever.
we split this hair enough. Red, what's your favorite TV show that's currently airing?
He's deafened.
He's deafened. Oh no. Russell, what's your favorite TV show that's currently airing?
Probably an anime.
Probably an anime.
You said it. Probably an anime. Good show. I love that show.
My favorite episode of Probably an Anime is when the main character realizes
It's the probably main character. I mean,
no, it's probably an anime, but regardless if it's an anime or not, it has a main character.
it probably has main character.
What the?
Tyler, what's your favorite currently airing TV show?
Interspecies reviewers.
Oh my! What? What? What do you mean?
What is interspecies?
Oh, okay. I'm gonna explain you, Brian. So there's this anime about this dude
Cracktoon.
who goes around furries and rates them by banging them, and rates their race based on banging them.
Okay.
He's like, oh, you're a furry fox, and I banged you, and I liked you. 7 out of 10. You're a furry wolf, and I banged you, but I liked it more. 9 out of 10.
It's an entire show that's essentially just the Tide Pool Orchestra channel. About using them and rating them.
Now,
And
Tyler,
it's
I am
usually about 4 people who will go through. They get they take what they're looking at. They mess around with it a little bit, and then they write a full out review, and they all voice their opinions on it, giving it a number rating between 1 and 10.
Now, to the interspecies animals, I imagine they're anthropomorphized.
No, it's stuff like elves and demons and stuff like that, like things you would
And
see.
And furries.
It's not like animals.
So,
It is furries. What do you mean? There are furries.
Are there werewolves? This sounds like pretty bare bones basic, and Cracktoon's really playing up the furry thing. If there's not at least,
I think Cracktoon has his wishes, but
like,
no,
is there
idiot.
even a single lycanthrope?
not that they've banged yet.
Not that they've banged yet. So we can be
Yeah,
hopeful.
it's still currently airing, so you never know what's coming down the pipeline.
Now, are we sure it's currently airing, or does it air at, like, say, 7 p.m. today?
Wait,
I don't know specific
didn't he
times
bang
it's banned in
Fiona?
America, so I had to download a VP. I had to get a VPN just to watch it. I'm currently
okay.
talking to you from Australia, according to my computer. How's that make you feel,
Oh.
Brian?
Ban him. That was it. That was your last chance, motherfucker.
As a flat earther, I don't actually believe in Australia, so it's okay.
Well, the
Okay.
Earth has a backside to it. They're just like the tails of the eagle on a quarter.
No. So what you're imagining is that the Earth is flat and that the Earth is flat and has 2 sides like a coin, right?
What? Whoa, that's a good theory. And the other side,
Okay.
it also has a humanity on it. But
No.
because it's space, we don't actually know which one is the real one, because there isn't any, because it's space, so, you know.
No, I just want to get this clear. Russell, you believe that the Earth is flat like a coin and has 2 sides.
For the
Is
sake,
it infinite?
For the sake of this argument, that's what you're.
yes.
Okay, that's ridiculous because it's flat and it's on top of the back of a turtle. Okay, the turtle walks around the sun, but the Earth is flat and on top of the turtle.
No, the
I never-
sun circles around the Earth. You didn't get that straight.
Well, there's definitely a turtle involved. I know that.
It might be.
Excuse you, it's 4 elephants.
It's 4. That's ridiculous. The Earth is round like a coin. You were just arguing that. It can't be 4 elephants holding it up by its corners.
Yeah, that's why there's a backside. They're only holding the corners of the earth on their backs.
You can't have a circle with corners.
Well, the 4 points of from the
What he's
Sorry.
saying is like they're evenly spaced apart underneath the circular coin-ish shaped Earth. So like they're not necessarily holding a corner; they're just evenly distributed out. So like if you take a coin, you could make a square inside that coin, and they would be on like the edges inside that square
Whoa.
of the coin.
Whoa, we're talking about some alchemy nonsense here. I don't know about this. It
that's-
sounds like
Yeah.
is so shitty. It's got 4 elephant butts pointing at it.
See, what I'm wondering, right, is what do the elephants eat?
The
Space.
people that fall off the edge.
Exactly.
No, they can't fall off the edge because of the ice walls.
That's
Well,
what they want us to
If
believe.
you're brave enough.
Who?
The fucking like fake flat earthers.
The fake
No,
flat
not the fuck.
earth-
Oh, fuck. Yeah, controlled by the government. I remember that.
Fake flat
Mhm.
earthers are trying to convince us in the ice wall.
Yes.
Like Logan
So
Paul.
what you see
Because-
is the Earth is flat. All right.
okay, obviously.
Because of that's how it is, but the government wants us to continue believing it's a globe. So what they did was they created this scheme of making people talk about how the earth is flat, but they have the idea all wrong so that we look at them and think that they're crazy, and then the people will just laugh and be like, ha ha ha, the earth is a globe. But that's only because, you know, the government came up with that idea themselves.
So, are you
No.
of the opinion that the North Pole is the center of the Earth and that compasses point towards like the middle?
Mhm.
That makes a lot more sense than just a random point of a sphere being magnetic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Earth.
And how would there be a wall of ice surrounding the entirety of the Earth when the sun would be going, you know, around the Earth itself? It should be melting that ice wall, or else we wouldn't have as much heat as we do, because we would technically
No,
be
the
in the
sun is
center.
in the
So
middle
we
of
would
the
be
earth.
we would be the frozen part, not the outside.
No,
That's not
the
like
sun
if
is
you think
in the
about it
center.
microwave wise, what's the part that warms up first? The outside of the stuff, and then it
My ass.
slowly thaws towards the inside. So the middle of it would be what's frozen.
Stepping back from the analogy just a little bit, I like that microwaves are now a part of the argument. I love that. I want to get back into that. But stepping backwards for just a moment, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are we saying that flat earthers like are trying to disprove global warming because according to their theory the sun revolves around the earth and the earth has an ice wall, so if global warming were real then the ice would melt and we would like slip away and die?
Yeah.
That's a good theory.
Oh my god. Everything is making okay, so now we're jumping back in, we're bringing the conversation with us back into the microwave. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I love
Can't
the
hold still.
conversation.
Here's the thing that most people don't realize, though. The Earth used to be round like a globe, but it deflated.
Okay.
Okay. This is a new one. Now, how does a... Ooh.
What?
I like this. I want you to explain.
Spicy.
You see, that happened during the flood. You know, Noah's flood? It deflated and all the water rushed up over the land.
Now, how... Okay.
So like all the water from the center of the globe came out, and that's what caused the flooding.
Okay.
Big waves and stuff, yeah.
Or is this
Wait,
tying...
I don't know about that one.
Wait.
The Earth
Does-
after it's flat.
Does this tie into the hollow earth theory? And maybe, like, God just squeezed the earth and that's how the water, like, came out from the inside?
Yeah,
That's what
Because there
flooded.
were reptilians inside it.
Right.
That would make sense.
That would make sense, because wouldn't reptilians need like a moist place in general, a dark, moist place? So if the water was inside the globe, there would still be residue of the water in there, so they would be able to have that.
Now, hang on. Not all reptiles and not all reptilian humanoids need cold, wet, dark, and damp areas to live. I mean, are you forgetting
I
out
do.
like the lizards that live out in the desert?
That's true. That's true. So those ones would just move closer to the edge.
Well, you see, the
The
thing
edge
is
with
that
the ice wall?
well,
No,
okay,
we
the thing
already
that you
talked
don't
about
understand,
the ice
Brian,
walls.
is that
Ice is in the middle. There is no ice wall.
Oh, right.
okay, Brian, what you don't understand is that if you go deep enough in water, on the bottom of the sea there is sand. So those reptilians just go in that sand. You see?
I
So the
think
ones that are like they like sand, they just go in that sand
I
from the
don't
bottom of the
know.
sea.
I don't know. This sounds an awful lot like science. I don't believe in science.
Nah,
Mhm.
Well,
me neither. No, I don't. No, that's
have
it's
you
a
never
hoax.
seen sea iguanas?
Sea iguana? So
Did they
Godzilla's?
see you?
No, no. What are they called? I'm pretty sure they're called sea iguanas,
Hmm.
like a
You're
real
just
animal.
making stuff up.
Alrighty, hold on.
Do you think if Godzilla was real, he would be my friend?
No,
Probably
Oh.
not.
Oh.
He'd be too busy living in Atlantis.
Yeah, too busy killing you.
Now, all right. So Atlantis, let's get into that.
Mm-hmm.
Mermaids
What
live
about
there?
it? Oh. Well, but before
I
the
wouldn't
Earth
think
became
so.
flat
Atlantis
and
was
they were
originally.
squished.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So before the Earth was flattened, it was above above
We
seas.
should create a
So
timeline of
mermaids wouldn't
humanity,
have
of
lived
like the
there.
world.
So wait, hang on. So the story of Atlantis was a parable, I believe, from Plato, which is that the city developed too quickly and ended up being hoisted by their own petard and being drowned. So are we saying that the Noah flood happened because Atlantis, and so
Yeah.
God squished the whole planet and like it was all wet?
Well, according
Yes.
to the Bible, God was angry about all the sin that was happening. And when you think about it, in a giant city like Atlantis, there would be
There were a
a
lot of
lot of
orgies.
sin, a lot of orgies, a lot of sin. And so, God was just trying to get rid of that. So, I mean, if you put the two in line, it would make sense that that was like a big part of the reason. So he wanted to wash them away. So he sunk the city
So like he
by
punished them,
squishing
but
the earth flat.
and the Bible is so weird, right? Because like he punishes everybody and creates a huge flood that kills off like, let's be generous and say only 99.9% of the population, because as we know, the only survivors were Noah, his wife, and their three sons and their three wives, right? So that's only like 8 people survived. But let's be generous, say 99% of the human population dead, right? This was
Mm-hmm.
before he wrote down what the rules were.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is still the book of Genesis, right? And they don't have the Ten Commandments until what, Exodus, which is the next book, I believe.
Yeah, but God said, it does say in the Bible that God ingrained humans with the I'm trying to think of a proper wording for it. Like he put the ideas in our minds to follow, in our nature, you could say. So by nature, we should have realized what was good and bad. So like protecting the animals, good. Killing people, bad.
Good.
Marrying your sister,
Correct,
good.
it's all
Good.
Being gay, bad. Like it's all
Whoa.
written in there.
Whoa, hang on, let's back up to Adam and Eve times.
hold on a second.
Wait.
You're assuming God's obligated to warn us.
So Adam and Eve times, Adam and Eve had 2 sons,
Mm-hmm.
Cain and Abel.
Oh no, I don't like where this is going.
Yes.
Then what?
Then they
Then
had a daughter.
Alabama, Sweet Home.
Then they
we are
married their
here.
sister.
They, did they have this? I don't think they had a sister.
That part's
Oh.
just skipped over a little bit.
Okay. Because like you have a couple
or everybody ran a train on their mom.
right, you have a couple of options. Cain definitely killed. Like I'm thinking, Cain and Abel were they twins? Because as we know, twins are all gay.
I want to say they were not twins, but I could be
Okay.
wrong on that.
Okay, Cain definitely killed Abel with like a rock,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then God
Because he
came
was
down.
jealous.
God came down and he's like, "Hey, where's your brother?" And he's like, "I don't fucking know." Right?
I haven't seen that
in the
dude.
Bible.
Yeah.
He's like, "What am I?" Like, God comes down and he's like, "Where's the keeper of the sheep?"
Wait. I have a
Cain's
thing. Okay.
Am I the keeper of my brother?
Why does God ask people when He's all-knowing?
To give him an opportunity to be honest.
But He knows what they will answer.
True, but he still's got to give it. He doesn't have to, but
Maybe that's why Cain phrased it in such a weird passive-aggressive manner. He didn't. He wasn't like, "Oh yeah, Abel's over there and dead." But he wasn't super lying either. He was just like, "I'm not my brother's keeper. He has his own free will."
He can fuck our mom on his own.
Oh god.
He can fuck our mom all he wants on his own.
Yeah.
I wonder if Red still thinks I'm talking about Friends.
Well, he doesn't hear anything because he's different. So, but if he wasn't, that would have been kind of funny.
Yeah. What do you guys think about anime? Because I think
It's pretty
anime
fucking stupid.
is all sinful. If you watch anime, God will not forgive you.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
There is an anime with Jesus. If you want.
Yeah, there's an anime where this guy lusts after his own sister. So I mean,
There's a couple of those. Seen them all.
That's Jesus.
any of those.
Wait, you've seen them all?
That I know of.
I've seen all that I know of. Good.
Are you actively looking for that subgenre of anime, you heathen?
No.
Okay, right. He's actually just on like Pornhub or something, and he just happens to find them. So.
Oh yeah.
That's not anime. That's just normal Pornhub.
You can go on that website. You can find all the videos about like the guy meeting his step neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
Step neighbor.
What? How does that work? Like, would it be? How do you become a step neighbor?
I think how it works is the guy wanted to do a whole bunch of like incest porn videos, realized he has to add the word step in it for it to be legal to air in the US, and then decided, oh yeah, this one's their neighbor. But then forgot that you don't have to add the word step to that. I don't think he understood what the word step meant in the context of relations.
Mm-hmm.
We can put step against anything. Step friend, step dog.
Hot, sexy action between these.
Well, I mean, like, but what would a step neighbor be? Would it be someone who's like you've previously lived in the house and then somebody moved out and the new person moved in, so like they're new to you, they're new to your neighborhood, but they're now a part of your neighborhood, so they would be your step neighbor. Or is it like a weird marriage thing where like your mom and dad get a divorce?
Your mom and dad
get a divorce. Your dad moves next door. And then he gets remarried. So that's technically your stepmom, but she's your neighbor because your mom has full custody of you. So she's technically your step neighbor.
Look, doesn't it sound hot though to see a video titled just like young, sexy step roommates?
Step roommates, yeah. You're asking me to make that one?
Yeah, make that for Crapshoot. Just Crapshoot gets taken off the YouTube real quick.
Step roommates do some messy cooking in the kitchen.
It's like, if you use like fucking oregano without asking one more time, and you're just like, the pizza rolls need oregano, Susan. I don't know your roommates.
I was thinking of bringing Austin in, but
Now that he's moved out, you're inviting him to be your step roommate. That's classy.
should I move into the trailer next to him and become his step neighbor?
I like to have a step ladder around. I never really had a real ladder.
Yeah,
Well, that's a
I
funny
keep my
joke.
step ladder in the shed.
I beat my step ladder.
Checkers?
Stop it.
This is a good podcast. How long have we been recording?
Who knows?
For about an hour. So I think we get rid of Craig. Any
Sure.
final words, everybody?
No.
Everything I said was a lie.
No. This is a Type Orchestra tradition. Final words. We each get one.
We each get one word specifically.
Yeah, it's final words. So collectively, there will be 4 final words. We each get one final word.
Oh, I'll start then. The
Hot.
Step.
Father.
There we go. the
hot stepfather.
That's pretty sexy. All right, how do I? At Craig, leave.